All right. So we were talking about the graphical interpretation of motion in straight line, right? So we'll continue that part here. Okay. So today we'll continue the graphical interpretation of motion in 1D. So before going forward, let us revise few of the things. If you're having a graph like this, see, the graph means if you're having a xt graph like this, what does this mean? If you're having an xt graph like this, and if I say this is a parabolic graph, parabolic curve, tell me what is the nature of the motion? Simple batao chalo. Positive acceleration or negative acceleration? First of all, tell me this. If you're having a graph like this, the acceleration will be positive or negative? Come on guys, we have done it. Kirtan, don't do that. Acha, constant. All right, ठीक है, तुमने constant लगाया, no problem. Correct then. So it will have a negative constant acceleration, right? If you're having a parabolic curve, then this will be constant acceleration, and the sign of acceleration will be negative. Negative. All right. At the same time, if I ask you a graph which is reverse of it, like ulta, if I'm talking about this graph, if again this is x, this is t, so this will have constant positive acceleration if this is a parabola. If this is a parabola. If this will not be a parabola, then what will happen, bachalo? If this is not a parabola and if the graph looks like this, then I'll say this will be a negative acceleration. I can't say constant, but I can say this will be negative acceleration. At the same time, if the graph will look like this, then I'll say this will be a positive acceleration. We can't comment on the constant part. All right, guys. So please do remember this. Chali. So yeah. So we were talking about VT graph. In VT graph, if this is V, this is T. Okay. So in VT graph, tell me what does slope represents? Come on, guys. In VT graph, what does the slope of the tangent represents? Slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent. It will represent the acceleration. Correct hai? No problem. Acha, what does the area under the curve represents? Area under the curve extended along t-axis. Extended along t-axis. What does that represent, bachalo? It will represent the displacement. It will represent the displacement. Acha, which area will you consider as positive displacement and which area will you consider as negative displacement? Which area will be considered as positive displacement and which one will be considered as negative displacement? So we write the one above t-axis. The area which is above t-axis is positive displacement. All right. So please remember this part. The one which is below t-axis is negative displacement. Okay, so everybody should understand this and remember this part. Okay. If I ask you to, if I give you a VT graph like this, okay? If I give a VT graph like this, let me use an yellow color here, like this one. If this is V versus T graph, where I'm saying this V is the velocity. This V is the velocity. And this is time number. If I ask you to convert this velocity time graph into speed time graph, tell me how will you convert this? I need you to convert this into speed time graph. How will you convert this? I need this as the speed and this is the time. Give me your inputs, guys. Tell me, how will you convert this velocity time graph into speed time graph if this is time t naught at which the velocity is 0? बोलो चलो. Very good, Tanishq. Very good. Keep it up. बहुत बढ़िया. Tanishq has given the correct answer. Anybody else? So I've got an answer from Tanishq, and that is correct. Arahan is saying that negative velocity will be positive speed. The graph is in the shape of V. Very good, Ritvika. Tarak Datta is saying just change in velocity, not the direction. See, simple सी बात है. What is speed? If I talk about instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity, the magnitude of instantaneous velocity is nothing but the instantaneous speed. Are you right? Magnitude of instantaneous velocity is nothing but the instantaneous speed. Can we write the same relation for average speed, guys? Bolo chalo. Can we write the same relation for average speed? No, we can't write that. Correct hai? We have already studied that magnitude of average velocity is not equal to average speed. ठीक है बच्चा? So please remember this part. So now what we have to do? So we have to take the magnitude. Magnitude means we have to take only the positive sign, right? So till this point, there will not be any problem. From here to this point, there will not be any problem. The magnitude of instantaneous velocity will be these values. Corresponding to this time, this is the velocity. Corresponding to this time, this is the velocity, and this will be the speed also. Because they are positive, magnitude will also be the same. But what about these values? So when you come at this point, at this time, the velocity is negative. Magnitude of this will be a positive value. So what you have to do, you have to take mirror image of this line, negative values. You have to take mirror image of negative values about the t-axis. So if you take mirror image of this, how this line will look like if this is a mirror, so it will look like this. All right, guys, so what you have to do, take mirror image of negative side curve about t-axis. So whenever you have to draw a speed time graph from velocity time graph, then you have to take mirror image of the negative value. Rest, everything will remain the same. So draw the same condition here. So from 0 to t naught, it will look exactly the same. After t naught, it will come like this. It will come like this. All right. So this is the speed time graph. This is time t naught. Guys, click yes if you have understood this. How to convert velocity time graph into speed time graph. Come on, guys. Please click yes if you have understood this. Clear hai sabko? Very good. Acha, what if I ask you to if displacement time graph is given to you? Similar way, if you have been given displacement time graph, if this is displacement, I'm not talking about the position, I'm talking about the displacement. If this is displacement and this is time, and the same way, if you're having a graph like this, similar graph like this, tell me, how will you convert this into distance time graph? Tell me, bachalo, how will you convert this into distance time graph? कैसे करोगे बच्चा लोग? Kiran, this is motion in 1D बच्चा. Is this your first class? Kiran SH, is this your first class? Then you should know which lesson is going on. And you can see something is written on the top of it also. You should come on time. But this is not the first chapter. This is not the first day of any new chapter. This is the same thing. Continuation. Tell me, guys. Okay, so Kirtan is saying that mirror image. ठीक है. Take the mirror image of the graph. Survey mirror image. same way. All right, correct hai, but few things you should understand. What are those things? That you should understand that if the graph will look like this, you can take the mirror image of this part, no problem. There's no any problem. But along the way, if along the negative way, if there is no any change in direction of motion, then this is correct. Because you have to be thoda sa careful here. Otherwise, it will have the same graph. Till this time, it will have the same graph. After this, it will also have the mirror image. Because if the direction of motion does not change, if the direction of motion does not change, and if we are talking about motion in straight line, then distance will be equal to displacement. All right, guys, we have already discussed these things, that if the direction of motion does not change and the particle is moving along a straight line, then distance will be equal to the displacement. Correct hai? So as you can see here, the direction of motion has not been changed. After this, it was going in negative x-axis, along negative x-axis. It is going along negative x-axis, no problem. Okay? So that is why it is going like that. Correct hai bachalo? Yes, Tarak Datta, very good. You have like pointed out very valid point. No one has done that. I congratulate you for that. Tarak Datta has said, sir, how can distance decrease? How can distance decrease with respect to time? So what should happen to this part here? Tell me, guys, how should I draw this part from here? Tell me, guys, what has been wrong in these two sessions? Because here though it is okay, right? From this part, correct. From here to here, correct. But what is wrong with this one? Few of you have already mentioned, but the Tarak was the first one to mention it. And Arahan was also that the same guy. Okay, ठीक है. Well, how should I treat this part? Come on, guys. Start from origin, all right? But when will you join them? You have to be clear with that, right? बोलो बच्चा लोग जल्दी से दिमाग लगा के आंसर करो. Take your time, but give the correct answer. Okay, I can read few of the answers here, but let me get that correct one. All right. ठीक है. देखो, so few of you are saying okay, so few of you saying start from origin and join them at the time where there is a sharp curve. All right, sure, it should be straight line starting from 0. Take mirror image again. Start from negative axis. No, we can't start from negative axis. That should start from origin and keep on increasing with the same slope. All right, see. What is the meaning of this point? That displacement is some positive value here. Iska meaning kya hai? Chalo. That means particle has started from, let's say, if this is the, you'll understand this if you draw a line of motion first. If this is the origin, if I say this is x naught, so what is the meaning of this? Particle had started from this point, sorry, from somewhere here. So if this is x naught, let me use 0 here. This is x naught. This is point x naught on the line. So the particle has started its motion from here. So t is equal to 0 is here. ठीक है बच्चों? So at t is equal to 0, the particle has started its motion from here. Now in which direction the particle is moving, guys? If I see this graph, बोलो बच्चों लोग, in which direction the particle has started moving? Towards right or towards left? Are you sure, guys? Right towards left. Sir, t is equal to 0 should be always 0, right? No, Arahan, it is not a mandate. Left. All right. All right, tell me, between 0 to t naught, if I say this is 0 and this is t naught, if displacement here is x naught and displacement at t naught is 0, इसका meaning क्या है? That means particle has come back to the same position, right? Particle has come back to the same. If this is displacement, this is not position, believe me. थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना, this is not position. I'm talking about the displacement. I'm talking about the displacement. So first of all, you don't know at which point the particle was there. So I am considering that from 0, from x is equal to 0, I'm talking about the position. First of all, you cannot determine what is the initial position, what is the final position, if that has not been mentioned in the graph or in the question. Got it, guys? Because this is displacement. Displacement is initial, final position minus initial position. Do we know that? From this graph, guys, tell me, do we know that what is the initial position, what is the final position? No, bacha. This graph only tells you what is the displacement. If I tell you that initially the particle was at 0, like it has started from 0, so I'll say, so this has started from 0, but at this time t is equal to 0, the displacement is already x naught. That means, what does that mean? So koi meaning nahi. That means I don't know what has happened before that. So at t is equal to 0, the particle must have 0 displacement. Got it, guys? So if I'm analyzing the motion from t is equal to 0, the particle must have 0 displacement, right, guys? बात समझ में आ रही है? So this graph doesn't mean anything. This will not give, this contradict our theory. This contradict our simple analysis. Because if I tell you at t is equal to 0, the displacement is x naught. Does that mean anything, bachalo? Because displacement is final minus initial. So you are talking about t is equal to 0. That is the initial point. Before that, what does that mean? Got it? So this graph does not mean anything that, okay, at t is equal to 0, only displacement is x naught. Okay? If I said this is x or the position, then this would have meant something. तब आसानी से समझ में आता. Correct है? So I'll say, instead of drawing the graph like this, if I, very good, guys. Vani, what have you sent, बच्चा? Let me see. पता नहीं यार क्या भेजा है तुमने. Okay, let me see this. What is this? Okay, NH3. Vani, what is this? Okay, no problem. ठीक है. Take care, बच्चा. Don't send anything. I think that was a notebook, right? ठीक है. All right, no problem. See, the only thing that you have to remember in case of conversion of displacement to distance is you should think about this. First, it should not be negative. Second, the distance should not decrease. So if I say the graph, let's say like this, like this part. Okay, if I draw a graph like this, then how will you convert this graph into distance time graph? बोलो बच्चों लोग, how will you convert it, the distance time graph here? So this is t is equal to t naught. Guys, did you understand what was the problem with the last graph? Only few of you were able to identify that. Yeah, you can do that, Kirtan. करेंगे हम लोग, don't worry. How can you convert this displacement time graph into distance time graph? बोलो बच्चों लोग, जल्दी से आंसर करो. Can I say from this to this point is no any problem, because velocity will become 0 here. Correct? Velocity will become 0 here. After this, if you want to find the distance, the distance must increase even after this point. How the particle will move, guys? Particle will go towards this, comes to rest at this point, and then again come back. So if you draw that line from here, if the particle starts from 0, if displacement is 0, the particle will go to some distance x naught and then again revert back along the same direction, and then again at some time, let's say this is 2t naught. So do 2t naught. At 2t naught again it will come back to the same position. So displacement is 0. All right. So the graph should look like this. For this part there is no any problem. For this part there is no any problem. But after this part, the graph must not look like this. If I'm going to draw the graph like this, distance will decrease. So how the graph should look like? The graph should be what? A mirror image of this part. A mirror image of this part along a line parallel to t-axis. So the graph will look like this. Okay? So let me draw a parallel line. And let me draw that final graph. The graph should look like this. So this was the displacement time graph. If you take the mirror image of this part, it will look like this. ठीक है चलो. So you have to think about some of the things. ठीक है? Guys, click yes if you have understood this graph. Kirtan, तुमने क्या बोला? Sir, from displacement time graph, we can make velocity time graph. Correct. Velocity can, yeah, correct. No problem. Then we can integrate to get the distance. Yeah, that is okay. But to convert that displacement into distance, first of all, the displacement time graph should make sense, right? First of all, that you have to understand. Otherwise, it will be very, very difficult to do that. Okay? I'm just trying for some simpler conversions, bacha. Guys, click yes if you have understood this part. समझ में आया? Good. All right. So let me ask you a few questions. Guys, please be ready with pen and paper. I'm going to ask some questions and you have to be ready with that. Okay? So Shreya, for previous question, that straight line portion from 0 to t naught. Okay? It's very difficult for you. Okay? Just for t is equal to 0, the displacement is x naught does not mean anything. However, you can draw the graph. You could have done the same way. The graph was like this, right? The graph was like this. So you have to take mirror image of this part and you have to draw like this. Simple. Okay? So those who are having this doubts or how could have converted that part. So just if the straight line is in this way, if displacement time graph is in this way, the distance time graph will look like this. Take the mirror image about this axis. I'll get that. No problem. But I didn't want to confuse you. I didn't want that thing to happen in your notebook. So while revising your notebook, you should not have any doubt. Because at that time, you'll think about it. Sir, how is this possible? What are the information that you'll get if at t is equal to 0, displacement is already x naught? So to avoid that confusion, I just erase that part. Because if that thing will be in your notebook, just imagine before examination, if you're going to revise that. And if somehow that thing stuck in your mind, how is this possible? Then that will trouble you. So those things should not be in a notebook. You should understand that if those things are there in your notebook, you should make a proper note out of it. I don't want to make it very lengthy. So I just explained it to you and then erased it. So that you should understand that and you should know how to deal with it. All right? So let me ask you to draw xt graph, vt graph and at graph. Okay? Aditya, I didn't understand your question first of all. Draw xt, vt and at graph for a ball projected vertically upward with velocity u. Come on guys, draw the graph. It's both, Aditya. You should not think about those things. If you're in P1, you should not think about those things. Everything is important. Okay? You have to train your mind in such a way that you should not bifurcate, because these things are not tough. These things are not unique. Either you're preparing for your boards or competitive, these things are important. Okay? and if you think these things are easy, you understand everything, then you don't have to attend any classes. ठीक है बच्चा लोग? So I'll tell you very frankly, don't have this thing in your mind. Yeah, if I'll solve some very very tough questions, uh, where some kind of very topes are very tough concepts will be used, then in that case I'll specify pakka that this is purely competitive and all those things. But even for boards, uh, are you going to just fight for your marks, or you want to learn physics? That is the thing you have to decide first. If at the start of 11th, if at the start of your career, if you are going to decide whether I have to whether I have to study only for marks, then you should not attend my class. Simple. If you are only fighting for I have to get very good score in boards, you should not attend my class at this point of time, I'll tell you. Because at the start only, if you're deciding in that way, you'll never end up getting good scores, whether in boards or in competitive, because everything lies in your attitude. Everything lies in attitude. If you are going to get good score, that depends, that will reflect your attitude. How does you take your preparation? How does you take your studies? This is the start of your 11th, and you are right now you're worried about whether this is boards or competitive. This is not the way you should approach towards your goal. चलो बच्चा लोग आंसर करो इसका. Guys, you don't have to show it to me. Just type done in the chat box if you have drawn XT, VT and ET graph for this condition. Please type done if you have done it. All right? ठीक है. तनिष्क कीर्तन ने किया है. बाकी लोग जल्दी करो. Vineet has done that. मेघना, झांसी, बाकी लोग. Okay, Ritika, Vishwa, Arahan, Rahul, Trisha, very good guys. Swati, बहुत बढ़िया. So there's so many of you who have actually drawn the graph. Keep it up, बच्चा लोग. Nitin, Pooja, Saad. All right. Acha, guys, how many of you are attending both classes? Like the second batch also, the class that is there in the afternoon, and this class also. How many of you are attending both of them? Don't raise your hand, click yes, so that I can get the number aram se. If you raise your hand, then I have to count it manually. Then that is very tough like the job. You have to scroll down and all. So I can see 21, 22 and all. Why do you want me to scroll up, bacha? Kuch nahi hai idhar. 26, 27. All right. ठीक है बच्चा, no problem. Yes, for that thing, I'm not going to do that. Please download that notes from the Google Drive. All right. You need to download that notes from the Google Drive to copy it down on notebook. If you're okay while with copying along with me, then please copy it fast. Otherwise, you can download the notes from Google Drive. That will be available within 5 to 10 minutes after the class overs. After the class will be over. All right. Yes, please don't do that. That will not have a very good flow of the class. If you're saying, sir, scroll up right now, then someone else says, scroll down. Sir, I didn't copy that. I have copied that. So that is not a smooth way to operate the class. So I would suggest you, if you are very good with your speed, with like writing speed, then you can copy it along with me. Otherwise, you can download the notes from the Google Drive. Aditya, for the notes, you have to go to the Google Drive. The link for that Google Drive is there on the WhatsApp group. Okay? In WhatsApp group description, you'll find the Google Drive link. If you'll click that link, you will be redirected to a folder where physics, chemistry, biology, there will be 4 folders. You have to go to the particular subject for notes of that subject. Go there, then click the folder specifying the subject, specifying the chapters, and then you'll find out all the notes with the date and all. All right. So let me draw the graph for this question. I hope everybody has drawn this. So let me start with the XT graph. चलो तो शुरू करते हैं. So let us consider this is X and this is T graph. This is X and this is T. At T is equal to 0, guys, tell me what will be the value of X. Or for better understanding, let me consider this as Y. it'll make more sense, right? Yeah, everything is there, Rohit. Everything is there. Okay, you can ask the admission coordinator or 11th like P1 coordinator Shobha ma'am for those links. She'll send you. All right. Tell me, guys. What should be the value of y at t is equal to 0? And guys, I urge you, please ask these doubts after the class. Okay. Let us first focus on the class, on the academic part. Once the class will be over, I'll be more than happy to answer all your queries related to non-academic part. So guys, please focus on the academic part first, then we'll talk about those things later. Tell me, guys, what will be the value of y at t is equal to 0? Ritvika is saying 0. No, bacha. First, you have to assume. आपको assume करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? I can assume if this is a tower, I can assume this as y is equal to 0 also. And this is something else. Okay? So what we are going to do for like simplicity, I will assume the ground is having y is equal to 0 and it is going upward like this. So this is positive y and the ground is having y is equal to 0. Okay? It's not always true that the ground will have y is equal to 0 value. Please make sure this you understand this part. Okay? So this is the reference. Y is equal to 0 is a reference. Okay? It depends on your convenience, which point you are considering as the reference. All right, guys. So I'm considering the ground is 0 as everybody has considered. So I'll consider y is the ground is having y is equal to 0. So initially the particle was at y is equal to 0. Now the particle is going in upward direction. So the particle will move in upward direction, right? But how the particle must move in upward direction? How that motion, how that change in position should be reflected in this graph of y versus t. So you have to understand what is the acceleration of the particle. Tell me, guys, what will be the acceleration of the particle? Positive or negative? First of all, tell me, what will be the acceleration of the particle? It will be positive or it will be negative? Yes, very good. How do you decide whether the acceleration is negative, guys? How do you decide that? Vishwa, Ritika, Meghna has answered. Tell me, how do you decide whether the acceleration is positive or negative? Come on, guys, answer me. Because these things are very, very important. If you don't understand this, you'll get trouble while assigning the sign, while taking the signs of those things. Okay? No Vishwa, no other. There is no any relation of this sign with decrease in velocity or gravitational force or something of that sort. The sign of any vector quantity is related with the assigned positive direction. Always remember this. Please remember this always. If I'm saying that, and if you're saying that acceleration is negative, that doesn't mean if I'm only giving you this value, that acceleration is negative. That only give this information that the direction of acceleration is opposite to the assigned positive direction. That is the only thing that you can get out of it. All right, guys. So we have considered upward direction as positive. What do you say? We have considered upward direction as positive. And since acceleration will be in downward direction, so the acceleration will be negative. All right, guys. So throughout the motion, I have considered the upward direction as positive, and we know that throughout the motion, the acceleration will be downward. So I consider that acceleration will be negative throughout the motion. Tell me about the magnitude. Whether that magnitude of acceleration will change or it will remain the same throughout the motion. Acceleration will remain same or it will change throughout the motion. It will remain same. The magnitude of acceleration will remain same. It will be equal to g value, 9.81 or 10, whatever it is. Since we talk about acceleration due to gravity near the Earth's surface, so the value of g will remain same. We consider the value of g will remain same, right? So just at the start of class, we discussed about a graph, as you can see here. A parabolic curve concave down is a graph for constant negative acceleration. A parabolic curve concave up. Concave means this is the concave part, this is the convex part. You must have studied concave lens, convex lens, or concave mirror and convex mirror. In standard 10th, optics mein padha hoga aap log ne, right? So this part is called as concave or concave part. This is called as convex part. So if you're having a parabolic curve concave down, then that is the graph for constant negative acceleration. We are talking about constant negative acceleration only. So the nature of graph for xt value for xt graph should be like this. It should start from 0 and finally it should come to 0 also. The particle will be thrown from the ground. It will go to the maximum speed and then again come back to the 0 position, come back to the ground. So initially it should be 0. Finally it should be 0. Between that, the nature of graph must look like this. This value will be equal to h max. Tell me guys, what will be the time here? What will be the time here and what will the time here? Bolo bachalo. We have already studied these things and I expect you to remember those values. Tell me, what is the time taken by the particle to reach maximum height from point of projection? Very good, Ritvika. Keep it up. बहुत बढ़िया. No, Aishwarya गलत कर दिया. So this is U divided by G. What is the total time taken by the particle to again come back to the ground or come back to the point of projection? What is the time taken by the particle to come back to the point of projection, or you can write that as time of flight. That is twice into this, so 2u by g. Correct hai? Tell me, what is the maximum height for this one? What is the value of maximum height? Come on guys, you can answer this aaram se. I believe in you. Tell me guys, what will be the answer for this? How do you find that? Correct, u square by 2g. Are you sure? Correct. So it will be having u square by 2g value. How do you get this? So final velocity, final velocity is 0 minus initial velocity is u square is equal to 2 into minus a is g into h max. So this minus plus u square by 2g here will come to the downward. So I'll get maximum height is u square by 2g. So this is the graph for a particle which has been projected from ground in upward direction. All right. Now, how will you guys click yes if you have understood this graph? But chalo, click yes if you have understood this graph. Thank you. Very good. All right. Now let us move on to VT graph. If this is V, this is T. Okay? So the particle will have zero initial velocity or non-zero initial velocity. It is given in the question बहुत ही easily that the particle will be projected with speed u, with velocity u. All right. In which direction we have to project? Vertically upward, and vertically upward has been considered positive. So at t is equal to 0, the particle will start from a positive velocity. Okay? Achha, how the graph will look like, guys? Since acceleration is constant, since acceleration is negative constant, how the graph or how the curve in VT graph will look like? When do you get acceleration is constant, or what should be the nature of curve if acceleration is constant in VT graph? We know that acceleration in VT graph A is nothing but dv by dt. It is nothing but dv by dt. That means dv by dt is constant, so negative constant. Tell me guys, when do you get negative constant as this slope? Because dv by dt is nothing but the slope also. So slope is negative constant. Tell me, what should be the nature of curve if slope of the tangent is constant? First of all, tell me, what should be the nature of curve if the slope of the tangent is constant for that curve? बहुत गलत बात है झांसी, बहुत गलत बात है. Shreya, very wrong. Like, I'm not very happy with your answers right now. Straight line, correct? Because straight line will have constant slope. Guys, please don't confuse. Don't answer in a hurry. What should be the nature of curve, guys, if slope is constant? Only straight lines will have constant slopes. Rest take any other curve, a parabolic, a hyperbola, anything, or any random curve, the slope will vary. But for a straight line, the slope will remain same. So simple सी बात है, acceleration is dv by dt, and dv by dt in vt graph says the slope of the tangent, and if the slope of the tangent is constant, whether it is negative or positive, the nature of curve must be a straight line. If slope is negative, how the straight line must look like this one or this one? If this is first, this is second. If slope of the tangent for a line is negative, how the line should look like 1 or 2? It should look like the first line, correct hai? How do we identify that? When the angle made by the line with t-axis is obtuse, the slope will be negative. So the graph must look like this. It will start from some positive value, and then how the speed will change, guys, as the particle will go in upward direction. The speed of the particle will decrease because velocity is in upward direction, acceleration is in downward direction. So what will happen? Speed will decrease. So instantaneous speed will decrease. So velocity will decrease, right? So the particle, the velocity must look like this, or the graph must look like this. Tell me, guys, what is this time? When the speed becomes zero, what does that time denotes to you? Can I say this is the time when the particle has reached maximum height? Can I say that? The particle will be projected from ground, it will move up, it will reach the maximum height, come to zero position, and then it start coming down. So when the speed will become zero, can I say that? That instant represents as that the particle has reached the maximum height. कह सकते हैं ना? And what is this time, guys? When the particle will reach maximum height? U by G. So I can say that this is U by G. But will the particle stop its motion at that point? No. Velocity has become zero, but acceleration is non-zero. That means you are staying at rest condition at a point, but you have been given some force. You have been applied a force. आप पे किसी ने force लगाया, so you'll start moving, right? Okay. In which direction you'll start moving? Along the direction of force, along the direction of acceleration. So in which direction the acceleration is acting? Downward. So particle has come to rest here, but the acceleration is in downward. So now the particle will start moving in downward direction. So tell me, guys, what is the direction? What is the sign of velocity now? Tell me, what is the sign? What is the sign of velocity now? It is now negative. Why it is negative? The particle is now coming down. Negative direction is what? Sorry, downward direction is what? Negative direction according to our convention. So I'll say it will still follow that straight line. Why did I draw a straight line only? Reason, still the acceleration is constant and it is negative, so it will look like this. Now let us say the particle has reached the ground. The particle has reached the ground. So this time will be 2u by g. From this point to this point, what has happened to the speed, guys? Speed has increased. Here speed decreased. This part speed has increased. You can also verify this. Velocity positive, acceleration negative, speed decreases. Velocity negative, acceleration also negative, speed increases. All right, guys. Acha. Tell me, what will be the value of velocity at this point? What will be the velocity at this point? Tarak Dutta, we have decided, we have already discussed that part. Correct hai, very good. This will be minus u. It will hit the ground with the same initial velocity. With the same velocity, it has been projected in upward direction, but the sign will be negative because direction is ulta. I have used a negative sign here. What does that mean? That means the particle was projected up, so velocity was u positive. Now when it is hitting the ground, the velocity is in downward direction and speed is u, so velocity will be minus u. Minus says the direction, u says the magnitude. Guys, now click yes if you have understood this velocity time graph. Please do click yes, guys. I need your responses here. I'm going extremely slow and I'm expecting that most of you must have understand this. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Please let me know if you have any doubt in this one. Okay? Why do we need to get a mirror image, bacha? Shreya, why do we need to get a mirror image? Did I ask you for speed time graph? If I ask you what is the speed time graph for this one, then you should get a mirror image like this. But the question is velocity time graph, so the graph will look like this. Got it, Shreya? Shreya Chowgle. If I ask you what is the speed time graph, then you can convert this. It will look like this. Otherwise, it is the velocity time graph, no problem. Achha, now acceleration time graph is very, very easy, guys. Tell me how the graph should look like. Look for this acceleration time graph. I am hoping everybody must have drawn this correctly. And you can explain it in your chat also, how the acceleration should look like. Ritvika, please don't do that, bacha. Please, I urge you, I request you. Please don't be in a hurry while answering. Think about it first. Parabola means kya hai? Tangent will vary. The value will vary. Acceleration here is what? Constant or variable? Vishwa, Ritvika, don't hurry while answering. Think about it. Very good, bacha. Don't get in hurry. I told you, don't be a cheetah. When you're answering, when you're solving a question for the first time, don't be a cheetah. Try to solve it like a tiger, like a lion. Okay? Strategize it properly. Think about it properly. The success rate of hunt for a cheetah is very less. So the accuracy, you can say that, is very less for a cheetah. But for a tiger, for a lion, it's very high comparatively. Correct. So the value of acceleration is constant and it is negative. So a negative constant value I have to show. So from 0 to t is equal to 2u by g, this value of acceleration will be constant but negative. So the graph will look like this. A parallel line, right? So till t is equal to, this is the value, and this is what? Minus g. Guys, click yes if you have understood this question, the solution for this question. Pura. Please click yes. Do you know the meaning of Hindi meaning of click? Do you know the Hindi meaning of click? No. Search it on Google. Hindi meaning of click. If you don't understand Hindi, then also. नहीं रे, उसको press करना कहते हैं, मेघना. For that is press. Press. तू कैसे दबाते थोड़ी हो यार. One of the Hindi meaning of click is tip-tipana. If you search that, you'll get tip-tipana. So yes, could tip-tipao. If you understand Hindi, it will look funny, it will sound funny. Otherwise, no problem. So now let me give you one more question here. Chalo, so I'm expecting most of you have got this answer. I think every one of you have understood this. So I'm expecting now a correct answer for each and one of you. From each and one of you, draw xt, vt, and at graph for a particle released from, for a particle released from a tower of height h. Kirtan, Tarak Datta, and few other names are also there. I'll talk to you. Kirtan, Tarak Datta, please ping me after the class. Okay? Please message me after the class. Draw xt, vt, and at graph for a particle released from tower of height h. Come on, guys. Draw the graph and type done in the chat box. Right. I can see few of you have not activated audio device. Okay, let me take the screenshot here. Now let me take the photo only. So if you know any one of them, if any one of them is your friend, please ask them to activate their audio device and video device. Amogh Raj, Nadigar, Dushyant Gowda, Manadhar, Prajwal, Rohit, Sakshi Bhure, Sanjana Tungal, Saurabh GK, Sudarshan Karigowder, then Vaishnavi Pagad. So please ask if you know any one of them, please ask them, please let them know that I was taking their name and they should activate their audio device. Otherwise, I'll debar them. I'll not allow them in my class from onward, like from the next class. I can see Mazid also. Mazid Sanadi, Manadhar, Rohit Kulkarni. So these are the guys who are actually. Wait a minute. Yeah. So they can't hear me. That is why I'm trying to give this message to the students. Tarak Datta, I not on the chat bacha, but on my WhatsApp number. So guys, if you know any one of them, please ask them to either activate their audio device from the next class, or talk to me, or I'll talk to their parent. I'll message or call the parent and let them know that this is going to happen. This is happening in the class, because I have seen this in almost all the classes. There are few of you who are not activating their audio device and they are playing a game, or they are uploading some stories on Instagram. They are doing something else. They're watching some other videos while attending the class. So they're bluffing with their parent. They're bluffing with their career. It should not be done. It should not be like this. All right. Okay. So most of you have given the answer as done. Okay. बहुत बढ़िया. So guys, how many of you have done it? How many of you have drawn the graph? You can now click yes also. Instead of writing that in the chat, you can click yes. ठीक है बच्चा लोग, तो शुरू करें फिर. So let me start with okay, again I'll consider this as y. Vertical direction को y से मानते हैं. Alright, let me consider this as y. And this is t. देखो चलो. What should I assume the value of y at t is equal to 0? Now it completely depends on you. If you consider y is equal to 0 at the top of the tower, then also that will be a correct answer. No one can say that is wrong. So right now you have two options, two like convenient options. First option is that if I consider ground as the y is equal to 0 value, or second option, if I consider the tower, the height of the tip of the tower or top of the tower is y is equal to 0. Both of them can be assumed. There is no any problem with that. Okay, you can assume that the ground is having y is equal to 0 and upward as positive. You can do that, no problem. Second assumption is you can consider that if this is the tower, that the top of the tower is y is equal to 0 and this is the y positive direction. You can also assume that. You can aram se do that. There is no any compulsion. There is no any wrong thing here. Third option is also there, that you can consider y is equal to 0 at the top of the tower, and you can consider downward direction as negative and upward direction as positive. So all of these three options are available to you. It depends how do you take the convention, how do you take the positive sign. Guys, did you understand this part? I have told you what are the possible assumptions. You can say, if this is the tower, let me draw that. You can say that y is equal to 0 here. Here you go. Y is equal to 0 here, and upward direction is positive. This is positive. First assumption, that you can assume this as a convention. Second one is, wait बच्चा लोग बताता हूँ. Second assumption, this is the first one. Second convention that you can follow is, that the top of the tower is y is equal to 0 and downward direction is positive. ठीक है बच्चा लोग, समझ में आई बात? So this is the second assumption or second convention that you can follow, that you can assume. The third one, you can say that this is y is equal to 0 and upward direction is positive. This is the third assumption. So all these three assumptions, any one of them can be used. If you use this one, the graph for y versus t will look unique. For this one, y versus t graph will be unique. For this one, y versus t graph will be unique. So you'll never get the same graph for these three assumptions. तीनों के लिए अलग-अलग graph होंगे. Got it, guys? समझ में आई बात? Now you tell me which assumption I should take here or you want me to take. According to that, I'll take that. ठीक है? Which assumption you want me to take? First one. Okay, I'm getting some majority first, second. Now I'm going for second. चलो second लेते हैं फिर, because most of you are saying second. But let us not go to second, because if most of you are saying second, then I will say that most of you have got the correct answer for second. So few of you are struggling with first one. So let me teach you both, first and second both. Third का हो जाएगा, because third में ऊपर जा ही नहीं रहा है ना, तो नीचे का ही हो गया. See, can I say these things? बता देता हूँ, don't worry. Let me start with the first assumption. I am taking first assumption. So the y is equal to 0 is what? The ground. So this is height h. So tell me what will be the value of y in first assumption at the top of the tower. It will be positive h. Correct hai? It will be positive h plus h, because this is 0. I'm going upward, so positive, and the distance is h, so plus h. So at t is equal to 0, the particle is at plus h. Yeah, correct hai? Now, how the graph will look like, guys? अच्छा क्या होगा? Now tell me what is the time taken by the particle to reach the ground from this point? Tell me chalo. What is the time taken by the particle to reach the ground? Ritvika is saying u by g. Are you sure, बच्चा? U तो है ही नहीं यहाँ पे. What is u here? Did I give you the value of u? Come on, guys, give me the answer. What will be the value of time here when the particle will reach the ground? आराम से निकालो ना, देखो. H negative ले लो, minus h, if you consider upward as positive, is equal to u0 plus half into minus g into t square. So what is the value of time? So t will be equal to 2h by g ka square root. We have studied this, right? Very good, Kirtan. So what is the answer? So at t is equal to root under 2h by g, the particle will come to the ground. So we have to draw the graph for between these 2 points, between these 2 time intervals, these 2 time instants. How the graph will look like? Now tell me how the graph will look like. Acceleration is constant or positive, constant or negative. Sorry, positive or negative. Acceleration is negative because I have considered positive direction as upward and acceleration is downward, so negative. Constant or variable? Constant. How the graph should look like? Concave down. But we have to start from here and then end here. That means the graph will look like this. So a portion of that parabola, half of the parabola, like this. So this is the answer. So this will be what? A parabolic graph. Concave down. So portion of that parabola graph, concave down. This is the answer. Acha, how can I draw the graph for v versus t? This is v, this is t. Can I say that, guys, throughout the motion, velocity is negative here? Bolo bachalo. Can I say throughout the motion, the velocity is negative here because particle has been released from here? So the particle is going down throughout the motion because upward direction is positive and the particle is coming down. So throughout the motion, the particle velocity is having negative sign. what is going on with the speed, whether the speed is increasing or decreasing. It has to increase. Initially it was 0, now it will increase, right? So speed is increasing, velocity is negative. Okay, throughout the motion. It will start from 0 or non-zero? It will start from 0, right? Kya diya hua dekho? Released from a tower. Released means initial velocity is 0. Straight line, right? Why straight line? Because acceleration is constant. This is the graph. Achha. This is the time t is equal to square root of 2h by g. 2h by g. Tell me what will be the velocity at maximum height? Tell me what will be the velocity at maximum height? Not maximum, at the ground, not at the maximum height, at the ground. Because this is the time when the particle will reach the ground. So what will be the velocity at that time? Bolo bachalo. Kya rahega velocity us time pe? So initial velocity was 0. Displacement is h in downward direction. I can write v square minus 0 square is equal to 2 into g into h. Minus minus plus, h will also be negative, g will also be negative, right? देख लो इधर. G is also in downward direction and displacement is also in downward direction. So this negative and negative will become plus. So I'll get v will be equal to square root of 2gh. So this is the answer. Arpita, which part? I'm just repeating everything, bacha. Tell me which part. Acha, how the graph for A versus T will look like? Does it change or it will remain the same as in the previous question? Bolo chalo. It will remain the same. Acceleration is negative throughout the motion, right? Acceleration is negative throughout the motion. That is minus g. So this is the answer. So if you consider y is equal to 0 at the ground and upward direction is positive, this is how the graph will look like. Okay? Achha, now let me take this assumption. If top of the tower is y is equal to 0 and negative direction as positive, downward direction is positive. So this is the second convention, the second assumption that we are taking. So let me draw the graph for you. You can also draw this along with me if you have not drawn it already. Let me consider y versus t here. If this is y, this is t. Okay? Achha, it will be parabolic pakka, no problem. But tell me guys, what will be the velocity sign here? What will be the velocity throughout, or tell me what will be the position throughout the motion? Tell me guys, what will be the position throughout the motion? This is y is equal to 0 and the particle is going down, and that is what positive. Bolo chalo. Position will be positive or negative? It will be positive throughout, right? It will be positive throughout because downward ja raha hai na, the particle is going down. So particle will be having positive value, no problem. Achha, did we draw it correctly then? Yeah, did we draw it correctly? Yes, it was correct, no problem. It was started from here, gone to 0. But now what will happen here, guys? Tell me. What will happen here? If this is y is equal to 0, this is positive. Tell me what will be the value of y at this point? Bolo bachalo. What will be the value of y at this point? At the ground. Because if you understand that, graph is now simple. It will be positive h, plus h. It will be plus h. Because I have considered downward as positive and this is 0. So if you come here, the displacement, the value of the distance is h. And since we are going down, down has been considered positive, so plus h. So particle will start from 0, it will go to plus h. How the graph should look like? Concave down, because acceleration is negative. So I'll say the graph will look like this. The graph will look like. Acha, is it correct? Tell me, is this correct? Or this is wrong? Why this is not correct, bachalo? Why this is not correct? Yeah, this is not correct. This is incorrect. Sure, पक्की बात है. How can I say that this is incorrect? Reason बहुत simple है. Very good. First of all, acceleration is now positive. First of all, acceleration is now positive, and second, initial velocity was 0 and final velocity is not zero, non-zero here. But in this case, I can say initial velocity is what, non-zero, and final velocity has become 0. So this is not the correct graph. Now, when you consider downward direction as positive, now acceleration has also become positive. So the graph will be concave up. The parabola will be concave up. So it will look like this. At time t is equal to 0, the velocity should be 0. So the slope, the line, the tangent should be parallel to t-axis. So if you draw a tangent, it will be what? Along the t-axis. The angle made by the tangent with t-axis will be 0. So initial velocity is 0 at t is equal to 0. Okay? And now it will increase. So the slope is increasing. So this is the graph for y versus t here. Achha, what about v versus t? What about v versus t? How the graph will look like? Again, graph kya hai chalo? Velocity is now positive throughout the motion. Acceleration is also positive. So here kya kahenge? Acceleration is positive, velocity is positive throughout the motion. So acceleration is positive, velocity is positive. Straight line starts from 0. Starts from 0. So graph will look like this. Let me draw acceleration in the same page here. This is t. This is acceleration A. This is acceleration T. Now, how the graph will look like for acceleration versus T graph? Acceleration is now positive and it is having the constant value. So this is plus G. Guys, did you understand the part here? If you change the convention, the graph will change. The nature of graph will, not the nature of curve, but yeah, orientation will change. See, position time graph here is different. यहाँ पे देखो क्या है? Different है. Same goes with velocity. Here velocity was down below the t-axis. Here the velocity is above the t-axis. Same. Here acceleration is above the t-axis. In this case, acceleration was below the t-axis. So you have to be very, very careful with the conventions. ठीक है चलो? So guys, click yes if you have understood this. But chalo, click yes if you have understood this. Like this is the second time. This is a repetition, right? So if I give you a homework, will you solve this? Related to this kind of only, this kind of problem. Motion under gravity. Will you solve a question related to this? So now there is a homework for you that draw a graph. Draw a graph. Draw ये graph नहीं पूरा लिखते हैं. Draw xt graph, vt graph and at graph for a particle projected upward with velocity u from a top of tower, from top of a tower of height h, of height h. So this is the equation that you have to do it yourself. So now I have taught you how to draw a graph for a particle projected from the ground. I have taught you how to draw a graph when the particle is released from a ground. So released from a top of tower. You have to do it. You have to draw a graph for x versus t, v versus t, and a versus t for a particle projected upward with velocity u from top of a tower of height h. That means if this is the tower we are talking about, here you go. ऐसा कुछ है. So from this point, the particle has been thrown upward with velocity u. Conventions, like it's on you. Whatever the conventions that suits you or looks simple to you, use that convention. For me, it will be this. If you consider y is equal to 0 here and upward as positive, you can consider this. This will be simpler. You can consider this part as the convention. That ground is having y is equal to 0 part, y is equal to 0 value, and upward direction is positive. If you assume this convention, you have to draw xt, vt, and at graph. You can use the different convention also. Different convention means if I say this is y is equal to 0 and upward as positive, or if this is y is equal to 0 and downward as positive. Guys, will you do this? I need you to solve this without fail. So tomorrow when you're coming, I can randomly choose any one of you and I can ask you to show your notebook in front of the camera. And if you can't show your name, if you can't show your notebook, I'll note down your name and I'll talk to your parent. Pakka baat hai. Because I'm not giving you so much of homework. And if you're not coming with the homework, I will not let you attend my class aram se. I'll make your life uncomfortable at your home if you don't do the homework. Okay, I'll talk to your parent. Pakka. I have your numbers. I'll get the number from the admin team and I'll talk to your parent. So please be careful with this. You cannot just get away. Sir, I don't have time. Sir, I forgot this and all that. You have to solve this. You have to come with the homework. All right, guys. So guys, how many of you have started solving the module, or how many of you have completed the module till third chapter? First, second, third. Click yes if you have completed the module. Okay, doubt in level 3. So tomorrow will be a doubt solving session, or I'll select some random questions from the module, first, second, and third chapter. So today you have to complete those 3 chapters pura completely. So tomorrow there will be one Kahoot quiz at the start, and then I'll take some random questions, the tougher one or the one which I will consider I'll consider that you might find difficult to solve. So I'll take some random questions from the module and I'll try to solve them in front of you. And let us see how many of you can solve them. Okay? So very few of you have, no, not, this is the same chapter that will go on Wednesday also. I don't want to complete it in hurry. Okay? Just take your time, solve those questions, try to imagine it aram se. Okay? So guys, there is a meaning. See, I talked to the technical team and I also agree with that. See what happens, that solution is okay. If I give you the solution, it's okay. But in physics, I have told them earlier only, don't upload the solution for the module at the start. Because what happens when the solution will be uploaded uploaded to you, you will not actually struggle with those questions. If you face any difficulty, you'll just hop on to the solution and you'll think, okay, I'm correct, or you'll just verify yourself in a very short span of time and without any struggle. So that is not a very good practice in physics. If you just hop on to solution once, you'll start struggling, then you'll never get an approach of yourself. You'll never develop an approach which will help you to solve new numericals, new concepts, new questions with some kind of newness in that, some kind of complex question or tougher one. So you'll never develop an approach. So for that thing, solution has not been uploaded. It will be uploaded at the end of it. Okay? कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ है, I actually asked them not to upload the solution. It will be uploaded on the solution. Solution will be uploaded once I'll tell them now you can upload the solution. Okay? So all right, on the same concept, bacha. So till this point, whatever the concept that we have used till this point, till graphical interpretation, so there are few things that are left. That relative motion is left and some numerical solving is left. So we'll do the numerical solving, then we'll move on to relative motion. Okay? So we have not solved so many numericals. We have solved very few questions in the class. However, we have talked about some different situations and we have talked about the concepts, but we have to solve some numericals also, right? So tomorrow I'll solve some numericals from the module, and tomorrow we'll play some Kahoot quiz, quizzes. And yeah, that is it for tomorrow. On Wednesday we'll see how you have responded tomorrow, how you'll respond tomorrow. Depending on that, I'll design a class for you on Wednesday. No new chapter, the same chapter will be continued. All right, topic for Kahoot is motion in 1D till graphical interpretation. Kunj, you can go to the WhatsApp group, and in the WhatsApp group, in the group description you can find the Google Drive link. So all right guys, आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं. So let us wrap up today. So thank you guys, thank you for attending the class. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a nice day. Enjoy, Madi. Bye bye guys, take care.